The economic effects of COVID are catching up with far too many Americans. I'm Mark Harrison, and your Labor Minute is next. As we find ourselves stubbornly stuck at 10% unemployment and with a dearth of good news about any form of a stimulus plan coming out of Washington, Americans from coast to coast are feeling the economic hopelessness that the COVID-19 pandemic has brought. Indeed, many who rent have been hit the hardest. The protections against evictions that had been instituted in the spring gave way to no protections over the summer, and many were forced from their homes with nowhere to go. Now, as of September 1st, the CDC instituted another ban on evictions, citing the spread of COVID-19, but that ban has been set to expire on January 1st, and not everyone will qualify for that exemption from eviction. And with evictions come empty apartments and landlords with lost income and problems of their own, and the dominoes continue to fall. Now, of great concern is the fact that homelessness among the elderly is on the rise. And despite decades of time to prepare for a known event, the policies coming out of Washington have never materialized. The aging of the American population is upon us, and the timing could not be worse as the pandemic ravages the economy. For many of those managing to stay in their houses and apartments, the question of what to pay when looms large as utility and water payments fall farther and farther behind. Many Americans are now rounding out a forgettable 2020 with no heat and no hot water. And this as the days become darker and colder. And without the pandemic, more children are not covered by health insurance, a number that has increased for the past 3 years. Add this figure now to the pandemic, and we find an America that cares very little about the health of its future generations. Remember to visit us at thelabornetwork.com and to follow us at all your favorite media sites, including Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Stitcher. I'm Mark Harrison with your Labor Minute.